Hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Music and Culture. Before watching, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for the upcoming videos. Also like and share the videos. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Music and Culture, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the story. I hope you can tell me your favorite story because I'm going to tell you my favorite story. It's about the turtle and a deer. Now, this is my favorite story because my grandpa used to tell me this story every time. I love it so much and I could not get tired of listening to it. So, this is how the story goes. It's about the story of the jungle or in the jungle. The big king had his daughter, and the daughter was big enough to be married. So he has to send the announcement to the whole forest, the whole jungle, for everybody to prepare themselves to go to marry the daughter of the king. But it's not just going easily and go marry the daughter of the king. There's a test to pass. If you don't pass a test, oh well, you won't marry the daughter of the king. And the test is not an easy task either. You have to be strong, powerful. So the lion said, I'm going to get it. I'm going to do it. The elephant said, oh, I will get that test in no time. Everybody else, like the python, every big animal in this jungle knew the first to get there will be the first to get the king's daughter. So here come the smallest person in the jungle who didn't even know where he's going to start to begin to even get there. So the deer comes along and said, running to the turtle with his long leg, hey, turtle, have you heard the announcement? Turtle said, what the announcement? He's busy eating his mushroom, nibbling his mushroom. And then he said, the deer said, you didn't hear? The king's daughter is ready to be married and is in 1 week. We should get there soon. So we'll be the first in line. And I know, since I'm so, strong and long-legged and handsome, I'll be the one to marry. If you want to get there, Turtle, I'll help you. You can climb right my back and I'll take you there under one condition. If you share with me the secrets that you know, because I know you know a lot of secrets in the jungle. The turtle said, not too fast. We all have our legs and we will get there. And the deer said, no, but turtle, there's long hills and there's dead tree. How you gonna climb and jump faster? If you on my back, you will get there so fast. The turtle said, no, it's okay. 1 week, it's enough time. I will see if I get there, then it was meant for me to get there. If I didn't get there, that's fine. And then the deer was mad, left and said, okay, well, I try to help you and you're just hard-headed and okay, you will not be the one to marry the king's daughter because we are going to get there before you. So the deer knew he has long leg. He can jump as fast as he can. It'll only take him a day to get there. So he didn't even stress himself. He was worried about the turtle who didn't have the leg instead of worried about himself. So the deer will eat, lay down, cross a leg, taking time, knowing that one day he will get there. So when that day came, before that day came, the turtle, after the deer gave him the news, he sat there and said, I must start going now because it's going to take me a long time to get there. The deer is right. There is hills, there is dead tree. It would take me a long time to cross over or even climb the hill. So the turtle started going, looking for mushroom. Instead of looking at a different direction, he started looking toward the king direction. So he eats. Every time he eats, he'll sleep. And then the next day, he start going, looking for his food as he's going. So the roads start getting shorter and shorter. The deer, on the other hand, started his way, knowing that all he needs to do is to get there. The minute he gets there, He will marry the king's daughter. He has no worry. So the turtle kept going, kept going, kept going. And it took him a long time to get there. By the time that day came, he wasn't even there yet. He was still climbing. He got there by almost to the afternoon. The elephant, the python, the lions, all kinds of animals that live in the jungle has made their way to the king. They were wondering, what could the test possibly be? It could be that hard. I mean, this is an elephant. Me with my big old body, I can just wing that thing in, and whatever test it is, I'll do it and I'll marry the daughter. And then the lion will come and say, me, I'm the strongest person and I'm fast in the jungle. I could just do anything. Every animal had their, the way how they're going to marry the daughter's king. The turtle still thinking, how am I going to do? Well, if everybody gets there, this is his, the way he was thinking. If everybody gets there before me and do the test and marry, I'll just congratulate whoever's going to marry the king's daughter. By the time it took him, the longest time it took him there, everybody got there. Took a test, one after another. Now, what is a test? The test is that everybody must come and drink a bowl, this kind of bowl, big. This is a calabash, and it's made out of bowl. So they put a pepper, the hottest pepper you can find. Even habanero, it's not even as hot. Like the hottest pepper the king could find. He ground it, his wife ground it, and put in a bowl, and said, whoever gonna drink the whole bowl without going will be the one who will marry his daughter, because the person must be strong, must be able to endure the pain without going, oh, it's hot. No, you must be able to do that, knowing that you are going to marry the king's daughter. So you must be able to take everything to protect the king's daughter. The elephant came and took the sip. Whew. By the time he put his tonsil in that hot sauce, he flipped down looking for water to drink because it was burning his ears and everything. He couldn't even deal with it. The lion comes in. He's like, I'm just going to grab that thing and sip it one time and it's done. Nope, it was too hot. So anyway, by the time it was 3 o'clock, every animal out of the jungle has come through. Nobody was able to sip it, not just drink, but sip it without fainting or without looking for water. The turtle is coming. The sun is going down. The king is worried. Who's going to marry my daughter? The wife of the king is worried. The daughter herself is worried. It's like, I guess I'm going to sit here in this king for the rest of my life because nobody is able to pass this test that my dad put it in. Why does he have to come with the biggest test for me to be married? He didn't have to do that to marry my mom. Why did anybody has to do that? So as they saw in the corner of the village of the kingdom, here come the turtle. Coming slowly. He lifts his head. He sees everybody sitting there, fainting their mouth, drinking as much water as they can drink. And when they saw him, they dropped everything they were doing and started laughing, kicking their legs up. You think you're going to come and do this? We couldn't even deal with it. We couldn't even take a sip. You think you're going to come? Well, let's see, because I guess that daughter going to have to stay without being married, or the king will have to decide who's the handsomest one in the jungle to give his daughter, because if it's for that pepper, nobody will do it. So the turtle come. They give him the bowl of pepper. He said, no. Let's sit down. Everything must take their time. Let's sit down and let's visit each other. He asked the king to come and sit down. Everybody came and surrounded them, looking at what is it the turtle going to really do that they couldn't do. So the turtle sat down and took a bowl. The king is sitting down and watch him. Everybody's serious. What is he going to do? Is he really going to drink it, or He must have some kind of trick. So he knew. The whole time that the turtle took a 1 week coming, he was thinking, trying to know what is it that the king liked the most. The king is a vain person. He'll like to be admired. He like to show. He like to know that he's the best. Of course he's the best because he's a king. So the turtle used that. As he took a sip of the pepper, he go, "Oh, king, has anybody ever told you how beautiful your kingdom is?" The king go, "Oh yeah, I do have a beautiful kingdom. I do have a beautiful castle and all that stuff." As they're talking, the fire of the pepper goes down, and everybody's going like, "Well, he still didn't finish the pepper. So what? He's not gonna win. He's not gonna finish it." He take another sip again, a big one. "Oh, king, look at how beautiful your wife is." And the king says, Sure. It's my wife. That's why, that's why I'm a king, because I must have the beautiful, everything must be beautiful for me." The king keep enjoying what the turtle is saying. More and more, the pepper is going down. Every sip he getting is going down. So when it came to the last sip, he took a deep breath because he knew he must take it all at once and he must finish because it's killing him. He's in fire inside his shell. He must finish it quickly. So he took a big last sip, full in his mouth, look at the king and said, asked the king to look at the bowl. The bowl was empty. Then he sat it down. He go, "Have anybody ever mentioned the intelligent and wisest king that we have was you? 'Cause you're the only one who can gather all of us here and give us the best advice that we can ever get." And the king looked at the bowl. The bowl is empty. And then he raised the turtle's hands and said, "He has finished the bowl. He drank the whole pepper without saying, so he should be the one who married my daughter." Finally, somebody came and married the king's daughter. But was it because the turtle was so strong? No. Because the turtle knew he knew what the king liked. And he thought the whole time he was coming, how he's going to take his test. So the longest 1 week they took him, it was the longest, thing for him to think. He was thinking, and it helped him. So meaning the turtle who had small leg, long time he can only go wiggy leg to get there, was the strongest and the smartest of the jungle. The deer, on the other hand, could not believe it. He said, "How could you? How could he do that? I'm sure somewhere he went." The turtle said, "No, you guys were all here watching me. Did I even?" "No, I was talking to the king the whole time. He was listening. But the whole time he was talking, he was going," because he will go, "Ah, the king. Has anybody ever told you how beautiful your wife is?" He used a technique. He was thinking. It wasn't because of his size. It wasn't because of his, long leg and, fast running and everything. Because he was thinking. He ended up being the wife, the husband of the king's daughter, the strongest and the wisest in the forest. That's why the turtle is always respected in most of our culture, because he's the wisest. He took time. And all this come to the conclusion of, my dear sisters and brothers, when you're doing something, don't go fast because somebody else is doing it fast. Because somebody don't try to get too much muscle because somebody has muscle or is doing it before you. Go at your own pace. Take time. Don't run because somebody is running and you don't have the energy to run. Don't jump because somebody's jumping and you don't have the leg to jump. Do it at your level. And don't underestimate anybody. Anybody, I mean it. Either your child, your friends, your neighbor, somebody who you don't understand their culture, you don't know them. Always give them time. Because time has everything. Time, total use of time to become the wisest person in the forest. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will ask for you to click on that button for the notification every time I will come in here to share my story with you. You'll be the first to know. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to my story and to help preserve and promote your culture too, and share it with your kids and friends and family. Thank you. Bye-bye.